live again. We got a little burst of snow here. It started out as rain, switched over to snow, and the temperature's dropping like crazy. About 2.5 hours ago it was 50 degrees. It's now below freezing. So the temperature crashed. And we're out salting. I don't have the plow on. Took the plow off. And yeah, so we'll be out here for, a little bit. Just doing the rounds. We've already been out a little bit, but yeah, it's all good. We're making green cabbage, so I'm happy about that. Oh, look at that. We already got 3 people. Thanks for already hitting the like button, whoever you are. And for tuning in. Makes the time go by easier, when you had people to talk to and chat with. Overall, it's been a sad winter here in Chicago. Very slow, I've done a lot of salting, but not a lot of plowing. If you haven't seen the last episode, we broadcast 5 days ago maybe, was the last storm. And that was actually a really good storm. We had 3, no, actually it was like 8 inches. So that was a nice one. I wish we had a lot more of those, but oh, my turn signal's not working. That's good. But yeah, so it's been a slow year. I was hoping it would pick up. I do have the diesel truck back, so that's what I'm in right now, is the white truck. If you weren't watching our last live feed, we got to plow with the diesel truck, which is, it's nice. It's, having the extra power, especially that snow. It was 8 inches of heart attack snow, so. Let's see, where's my, gotta get used to this truck again. Turn on my, nope. There we go. Get used to my light switches in the other truck. My salter working? Hold on. I just put the salter back on the truck. Don't know. I gotta get out. Check it. Check if it's spinning. Oh. What's up with this camera? Oh, I see. I moved out of it. Okay. Give me 1 sec, guys. Yeah, there it is. It's working. The cable a little loose. I didn't tighten it enough, apparently. I'm like, I can't see no salt coming out. So, this will be an easy run here. Easy, quick money maker. That's what we like. Better than nothing. Obviously, I'd rather be plowing, but... Oh, so nice. So nice to have the diesel back. Yeah, the other truck is just so rusted out at this point. The engine's still running strong. That's the sad part about it. But the body and frame just are completely gone. And it's not really going to hold up for plowing much longer. So, what are you going to do? But let's see what else we got going on. Oh, yeah, I wanted to tell y'all about let's see here. Let's back it up. There we go. Oh man, that's okay. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. As Matt says, the administrative stuff before I forget. So it just about stopped snowing here now. It was coming down, pretty big flakes. You know, it's wet snow. It just transitioned over. But it's supposed to be really cold tomorrow here too. I think like in the 20s. So it's been the story of this winter. It's just all over the map. What are we at? 3/17/23. And we've got and there we go. Okay. Yeah, so we could have more snow, or this could be it for the season. It's just such a, it's just one of these years where and it really doesn't happen much. So it's kind of a new thing, but it just did not get cold for a long period of time. Something's wrong. I think either the thing is bad or the relay, but I have to manually blink the turn signal because it's not working. But yeah, so it hasn't been solid hard freeze at all. And you know, we got that 8 inches of snow we got a few days ago. It's already gone because it got up to 50 today. So it's really strange, but such is life. And then what I haven't liked about this year either is when we are plowing, because the ground never got to a hard freeze this year. You know, it'll snow, but the snow is basically the coldest thing. The ground is really warm still. So when we're plowing, it's easier to rip up the lawn when you're plowing and it's been that warm because it's all soft. You know, the ground is soft. When the ground is hard, your blade can like glide over it and it's not necessarily going to rip it up. So, kind of disappointing in that fact, because I'm sure I'll get some calls in the spring about fixing. Oh, that guy's coming in hot. Holy cow. Didn't think he was going to stop. Popo, 5-0 Popo. Morning rush is starting a little bit here, or it will be, Be nice to be home and in bed before it starts getting real crazy out here. Got it. Red light? Really? I just had some work done on the diesel like yesterday. This is my first time really driving it since everything's been done. Basically they put a different turbo in it, and oh good, we're losing signal. Every time we go through this area. It's a major road too. Can't believe there's no cell signal. Joe, yeah, it actually is snowing up here in McHenry County. I'm out salting because the temperature's dropping. It's going east too. It'll be temperature will be dropping in Chicago soon as well. Yeah, we just had obviously it rained, and it rained there in Chicago too, but then it's changed over to snow, and now it's getting icy out. So, as the temperature dropped like 20 degrees in the past 2 hours about. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm alone today. It's not like I need a shovel rat today. But just some quick money. I thought it was nice because I didn't think I'd be going out at all on this one. And when I was watching the radar and everything, I saw it switching over switching over to snow. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Oh, you're in southern Lake County. Yeah, you know, the roads might get slick everywhere. Although I've already seen up here in McHenry County, the salt trucks are out, so the roads aren't bad. But any untreated surfaces might be a little slick with the temperature dropping like that. Hear the noise my turn signal's making. Now, it actually did that the other day where it's not blinking the left turn signal and it makes a screeching sound, and then I hooked up the plow to the truck and the turn signal started working, and then when I unhooked the plow it still was working, but now it's not. So I don't know, I just got it back from the mechanic. Maybe it has something to do with pulling the battery. I know I had to reset the clock because they had the battery out. So they put a new fan clutch in, and they put my old turbo back in, and just a couple of little things, loose ends they had to tie up since they did the engine swap. So. Tell you what though, sometimes I wonder if I should have a diesel because I may get myself a ticket or something, because it's really hard not to go fast when you barely touch the pedal and the truck just goes. It's a lot of power. So right now I'm heading to Huntley. Actually, you know what? No, I better do these two factories first, because I think one of them the employees come around 4:30. So we'll just do that quickly here to try and get the lot done before anybody gets on it. The one in Huntley, they don't get there until like 7, so plenty of time for that. Let's see. Blinker fluid. It's good. There we go. There we go. I like these two. They're right next to each other. Easy. this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And there we go. There it is. There's the snow. Started snowing a little bit again. I drive better in reverse than in forward. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. Alright. I gotta get out real quick, do the walkway here. 2 walkways to do, actually. Just a little quick salt on that. There you go. There it is. There she is. Okay. I just saw, this shows you how warm it's been. I just saw a worm. Literally my salt. Alright, see you, Joe. Too bad Joe left. I was just going to tell him, I was going to ask him about a story about our grandma, if he remembered it. It's a funny story. But I'll bring it up next time, because it had to do with worms. It was literally just a worm on the ground. Let's see here. There we go. Let's clean some of that windshield there. Alright, I gotta salt this other walkway too. Now we're going next door. Welcome back to Snowman Live. We're just salting today, but you know, we figured we haven't been on much this season because well, there hasn't been much snow and the truck was down. I have all the broadcasting gear set up in the diesel truck, and it was down for a good 10 weeks, 2.5 months. So now it's back, and we'll take advantage of it. Just temperature dropped real quick. We got a quick burst of snow. It started out as rain, and then, you know, it's getting a little icy out there on untreated surfaces, so that's why we're out taking care of our lots. We're in Crystal Lake right now. We'll be heading to Huntley at the moment. Whoa, traffic cone. That was run over. But yeah, not been a good year. Could have made a lot more money if it actually snowed. Especially since I had a truck to pay for, you know. The diesel truck, it's now running with I bought an engine, a used engine from a wrecked truck. So the truck had like a rollover and was totaled, but the engine was still good. So that's what I'm running in this now. And we'll see how it holds up. I had them do a lot of work, obviously, on it before we put it in this truck, but we'll see. Gotta have faith in my mechanic, I guess, that it doesn't go down. So okay, so my thermometer says the truck thermometer is saying it's right at freezing right now, so it is supposed to drop and get colder. I think by tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 20s, and then spike back up to close to 50 on a Sunday, so there you go. It's kind of the up and down nature of how this whole winter has gone. Is, you know, we'll have a day or two that's been cold, and then it gets warm. All the snow melts off. And it gets cold, and then it gets warm. It's actually kind of annoying. I wish it was more stable. But I appreciate you tuning in to Snowman Live. Don't forget to hit that like button. And there's a new channel from the producers of Snowman. It's called Toolmen. I think on YouTube it's at Toolmen. And that's where it's going to be a channel all about tools. We'll do like just showing. One of the segments on the channel is going to be called, well, I don't know if I should say what it's going to be called, because I don't want anyone to steal the idea. I'll just wait. We've got a lot of different stuff planned for it, but my brother Matt and I are both going to be showcasing different tools. I'm the DeWalt guy. I prefer DeWalt tools, and he prefers Milwaukee. So he'll be doing Milwaukee tools on the channel, and I'll be doing DeWalt tools. So if you're into tools, go ahead and subscribe to that. I think it's I think I've already put it on the Snowman channel as like a suggested channel or recommended channel. So that's probably the easiest way to find it, because the channel is so new that it may not be found in the search, in the YouTube search yet. because it hasn't even been a week since it's been up. The first video I'll probably be posting tomorrow. It's almost finished, and that's gonna be about a DeWalt compressor, a 30-gallon DeWalt compressor that my wife got me for our anniversary, and I decided to make that the first video on the channel. So I go through the break-in procedure. When you get a new air compressor, there's a whole break-in procedure you have to do. So I show how to set it up and the break-in procedure, and yeah, we'll see how that works out. You know, we're always creating. We're never done creating, so. And then if you haven't done so already, we have the Snowmen Garage channel, which is basically the channel for all the behind-the-scenes stuff on Snowmen, as far as us working on the equipment and different installation videos, how to install stuff on your plow. That's all on the Snowmen Garage channel. So that's it for all the plugs. But thank you for all the likes. I do appreciate it. We're heading to Huntley to salt one of the Goodyear tire places down there. And I'm just glad I got to work today. Of course, Matt's not with me, you know, it's no need for a shovel rat on the salting runs, but so as far as in the truck world, just to update everyone, during the summer I plan on replacing the black truck. It could probably last another 10 years if it was just a driver, a daily driver, but the abuse that plowing puts on it, the frame and the body are so rusted out that it really is not gonna hold up as a work truck any longer. So my ultimate goal is to, at least for a while, keep the diesel truck, at least for next season, and then get another gasser, because I think that's the way I want it. I don't want two diesels and I don't want two gas trucks. I think I like the idea of having one diesel and one gas. And so I'm going to try and find something over the summer. Hopefully there's more available, because the reason I ended up with a diesel truck was there was not much to choose from, and this one kind of was, you know, presented, dropped off at my doorstep, and I couldn't say no because I couldn't find anything better at the time. And you know, I like it. I'm it's broken down a lot, but when it's running, I really like it, I should say. I don't like how much money it's costed me, but everything seems to be so much more expensive in the diesel world. You know, you take the price of anything to do, and on a gas truck, I'm like, okay, I'm used to how much it costs to fix things on my gas truck, and then the diesel truck, like, oh, triple that, and that's the cost. Yeah, like the whole engine thing. So to do the engine, let's see, it was about, I want to say, I had, you know, just going off the top of my head, I'm sure I can add up everything later, which I will. I think it was around $8,000 to get this thing back on the road. And mind you, it's been a slow year. We haven't had much snow this season, so that was a punch in the gut. But maybe we'll make our money back next year, you know. We'll probably just break even this season, which stinks, but there's nothing I can do about that. I don't control the weather, I just move it. I'm one of the only guys praying for snow, you know? Most people are doing the opposite. They don't want it to snow. You know, unless you're in the snow removal business, but I think a lot of the landscapers are like, all right, just bring on the spring so we can start mowing lawns. Because nobody really made money this year. I mean, if you had a seasonal contract, I guess you made money, but it is easy to speed in this truck. I constantly have to watch it. I'm like, oh, okay. Like just back there, I was going 70, and I didn't even feel like I was barely touching the gas. This is a 55 road, so they definitely would have given me a ticket. I guess I could say I was going the speed of traffic. See if that works, you know. Oh, you know what? I did not do the paperwork for the last one. Let's see, what do we got? 4:18 a.m. Well, that's Central Time. If you're on the East Coast, I guess it's 5. It looks like in the 15-day forecast there is 2 or 3 chances for us to get some snow here, but you know, I don't really not gonna get too excited about that this far out, because it has disappointed me. I get excited about them. We had one last week, 2 weeks ago maybe, and it was supposed to be like the, you know, Snowmageddon, right, according to all the media outlets. And then as it got closer and closer, and this was like the day before, they were saying, oh yeah, it's going to be maybe a foot of snow, you know, in the Chicagoland area. And then, like the morning that the storm was supposed to happen, every model run that came, every couple hours, it was less and less until we actually got nothing. We got no snow up here in the northern suburbs. I think in the southern suburbs of Chicago, they got some, but that was a big disappointment. And then a few days later, we actually did get 8 inches, and I was thinking that wasn't going to happen either, and then it did. So there you go. But I would have liked to have both of them, you know. What are you going to do? That's part of the reason why I like having equipment that's paid for and not owing on it, because if I had, which right now I do have some payments now to make on this truck as far as for all the work that was done, but it's manageable. Whereas, I don't know. You know, there's different schools of thought. Lots of guys buy brand new stuff. I try and keep the old stuff running. But maybe it's a wash in the end. I don't know. I guess we'll have, once I run the numbers, we'll find that out. All right. Hey, no cars. It's real easy to salt this now. Yeah. It's so nice when there's not a lot of cars in these lots. So I can do much better job. Obviously when plowing, but even salting. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that salter is that's working good. Look at that. Sometimes I have to do 2 passes, but I think actually we got some fixing to do on the salter still. It's actually putting out too much. It's probably why I'm burning through salt so quickly. There's a little auger that's got to be adjusted. We'll take care of that. All right. I better do my paperwork for the last one too. Okay. Well, okay, there's that. Let's see here. What are we going to do? There we go. We'll get her. We got a couple more to do. Let's see where we were in. That's Crystal Lake. Huntley. Okay, so the big storm we had was on the 12th of this month. So now it's what are we at? The 17th? 17th? I guess I better know the date because I'm doing the paperwork right now. What do we got? We'll say 4. Okay. So we've got that and that. I've got to do, let's see, 3. Oh, so we were out salting on the 13th. 3:13 at 3 a.m. 3:17, 23, and that was, what time were we there? It was probably, we'll just say 4:15, I think. Or no, the big storm was on the 10th. So 7 days ago, a week ago. Reading my paperwork wrong. Yeah, 3:10. 3:17, 23, and that is... gotta get paid, so gotta remember to do this. It's one of the downsides because, you know, I like coming out doing the work, but I hate the paperwork. And a lot of times it's like I'm going and then, oh, crud, I didn't do it. So, what are you going to do? All right. We'll go back to the more interesting view. There we go. All right. All right. Onward. Oh wait, let's kill the lights. Oh, I turned that light on too, huh? Just turned on all kinds of lights here. Alright, now we're heading back to Crystal Lake. The last 2 we have to do are in Crystal Lake. So, not a long run tonight. What have we been broadcasting? For a while here. What are we on? 40 minutes, 45. Nice quick run. Nice. Actually, I have to do some invoicing today too. So I was supposed to do it on the 15th and I never got a chance. put on some cruise control. I gotta learn to use it in this truck so I don't get a ticket. It is a fun truck to drive, that's for sure. If you like powerful vehicles and things that go fast. Kind of windy out here. And here's all the morning traffic. It's starting to really pick up. Is even a school bus? Oh no, that's a plow. I need new wipers. Seem to be cutting it. And the headlights are really good on this truck too. The black truck, the gas truck just got standard factory lights, and this one Tori put in like LEDs, but they're like LED, replacement or something. Whatever he put in, I don't even remember, but they're pretty awesome. Oh, that guy's got his brights on. Something happened. Hopefully I can make it to my last job. I don't know what that sound was. There's a whistle. I don't know what that was. Go, you heard it live, Snowman Live. I just got the truck back, and apparently it'll be going back in. I hear air rushing, so there's got to be like a Oh boy. Slow it down and 696. Slow it way down. I hope I can get to low RPMs in case it's something with the oil. I hear a whistle. Maybe it's just something with the turbo. I don't know. Classic. Never ends. Temps are still good on everything. It's like a hose burst or something. That's what it sounded like. I better call my mechanic. I wonder if he's still up. Yo. Something happened with the truck.
What happened?
I heard it's still driving, and I'm trying to get to my last job, but there was like almost sounded like a hose burst or something underneath. There's just a loud bursting sound, and it's like it's whistling real high. There's a high pitched whistle. So I don't know if like a hose burst or I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably they go to the turbo, the coolers, air coolers.
Okay.
Hoses.
Are you working tomorrow at some point or today?
Maybe if I wake up, so I have to go. I think Sunday may even still be at the shop. You want to give him a call?
Oh, you think he's there now?
Probably.
It's like 4:30.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, well, either that or he's on his phone at his house. Or you want me to call him just to see where he's by? Because you're by Huntley now?
I'm in Crystal Lake right now.
Okay.
Oh, were you watching the feed?
Yeah.
Oh, then you heard the sound, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
I cut off when I got home. Like,
Oh.
minutes ago.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it was on live for all to hear, so.
Jeez.
But yeah, I mean, it's something that I would like to figure out as quick as possible, I mean, obviously it doesn't have to be right now, but what I'm saying is like if you're going into the shop at some point.
I think you could even get it done if it's really not that hard.
Oh, so you think you know what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because your turbo's bigger than the other turbo. Those are.
Okay.
So, so I might push out one of the hoses. If that's the case, I think we gotta upgrade to bigger hoses.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah. Alright, so... Okay, so you're saying I should call Claudio?
No, I'll give him a call. I'll shoot you a text.
Okay. Alright, bye. Okay. I think he might be right. It's probably something with the turbo. But... we'll see. I think I can finish my jobs, which is always important. And he's definitely whistling louder, so it's got to be that. One of the turbo hoses. I hope it's just that. All my temps right now are still good. I have the, oil temp and all the gauges and everything look okay, so... let's get the crap done. Actually, I'm gonna take a look at it, see if I can see. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, we got a new Lawnscapes of America. What's going on? I just got done street sweeping here in Philly. On my way home. Yeah, I'm just out salting. We got a little quick hit of rain that changed over to snow. The temperature dropped, and actually, then just a few minutes ago, something bursts under the hood. I think it's a turbo hose. So there was a loud pop, and that was live on the air. But I'm going to hop out for a second here, guys, and see if I can see what's going on. Okay. Well, at least you know what it is. It looks like a turbo hose. Or the air intake maybe for the turbo. Don't think that it's catastrophic, but we'll have to deal with it. Alright, just do crystal bank. Okay. 3/17/23. Man, we're getting close to April. It's sad. Sad since it hasn't snowed that much. Let's see, 4. Okay, we got one left to do. that is... Okay. One more. So we made it through. Uno más. Yeah, I will say the gas truck overall has been good to me. I mean, I had to rebuild the trans and everything in it, but I guess it's kind of a given with a gas truck. But that engine has been strong for 13 years of snow plowing. I have no complaints. And what's funny is with that engine, that's a 5.4. And I seen a bunch of videos on YouTube where people are complaining about that engine, how terrible it is. And I have the exact opposite feeling of that engine. But one of the things that I did, and this just goes to show you, in that 5.4 gas engine, I changed the oil all the time. I also used a really expensive oil filter, you know, like it was one I had to special order and all that. It's not like something carried on the shelf. And I used expensive oil. So I, you know, got top of the line oil filter. I changed the oil often, and I also always put at least once every couple weeks the fuel system cleaner. The Seafoam and different ones. Usually I buy whatever's on sale. And maybe that's why I had better success with that engine than other people. But the engine never went. You know, the body gave up before the engine did on that, you know. It's a salt truck, so it just got so rusted out and roached out. You know, and I didn't know about undercoating when I got that truck. And like fluid film, I put fluid film on, you know, I undercoated this truck with fluid film. And we'll see if that holds up better over time, if I actually keep this truck for 13 years. But I don't have a lot of complaints about that old truck because, I mean, it got me through. I built the business on that one truck. and it's definitely paid for itself. I think, what did I pay? I paid $12,000 for that truck. And I've gotten, now that was, I bought that in 2010, I want to say, 09 or 010 or 10. Yeah. So, yeah, you're saying you need to stay on top of the oil change, especially on that engine, and I did. I did, and I had lots of success. Several people couldn't believe it. That engine has, I believe it's 260,000 miles. And I just think it's all subjective. There are some terrible designed engines, but I think that you can do things to help them along, and simple maintenance things a lot of times guys don't do, and people don't do on their engines, and then they don't last long. Sometimes they don't care because they'll just lease a vehicle, or they buy it new and then trade it in after a couple of years, and just keep getting a new one, which is another way to do it. But for me, a vehicle's more personal. Like, to me, it's a long-term thing, and I customize them. I put a lot of gear in them, and I don't want to be having a new truck every couple of years. I don't need the newest thing, the newest, hottest thing. And I kind of like driving the ones that have a track record, where the problems with them, so you know how to fix it or keep ahead of it, And I feel like that's the case. Actually, that's the case with these 6 liters too. A lot of guys hate them. A lot of guys lost a lot of money on them, and I guess I have too, but I'll try and stay ahead of it in the future. I didn't know nothing about it when I got it. Didn't know nothing about the diesel world. Never really cared, But I've had a crash course in the diesel world, and slowly learning about the stuff. Oh yeah, I definitely got to adjust the flow on this salter. It's coming out way too hard, which means I got to drive a little faster to spread it out. Otherwise, there's too much. Burning through it. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let's hit the walkway here. Let's hit the walkway while I'm here. Let's see. Yeah, you said the VCT sensors and cam phasers were the issue on the 5.4. Yeah, and I never had any of that. Never had problems with that, so it's been solid. I'm either really fortunate, or it's because of how much I took care of it, and as far as the maintenance, I beat the body up, but the engine I did try and take care of. Had, did all the tune-up stuff on regular intervals and all that. Okay. Another one done. Gotta love it. Alright. Yeah, I took the plow off. This actually, they just had it at the shop, so I took the plow off for them to take and work on it. And I knew we wouldn't get enough snow, so I just left the plow off. And I may not, you know, with the way this year's gone and we're getting close to April, I may not, what's this? Oh, I wonder if that's Taylor. Just salting. Just out salting. Alright. That's that, I think that's that F-150, the electric F-150. Alright, let me do my stuff here. I don't know about an electric truck, man. It just doesn't seem like, especially for plowing, you know. Seems like it would use a lot, like it wouldn't last a whole shift. You know, we're out like 15 hours, you know, when we do our route. And I don't know about an electric truck, and then it would be using the battery to lift the plow, you know, and to obviously run all your lights, your amber lights and stuff. So doesn't seem like it would work for the plow business too good, but you know, they'll try it. They'll try and sell you anything, right? All right, let's see. Let's just make sure. I think I got everything. Yes, I did. Yep, we don't do that one. Oh, those guys still haven't paid me. Guess I have to make a call today. Yeah, we're on at the 17th. You're 17 days past due. Come on. I've got 2 commercial accounts that still owe me from last month, so that's not it's not fun. I don't like being a bill collector. I want to plow snow, that's it. But when you run your own business, that's all part of the thing. So, well, all right, guys. Since that's it, I know this wasn't maybe that an exciting feed, but you know, we haven't seen you a lot, so I figured we'd come on and just you know, do one of the salting runs and put a little bit of that on. But do appreciate you guys tuning in. Just a reminder, and you may have heard me say this before, but we have a couple other channels, so don't forget to subscribe to us on Snowmen Garage, which is like all our behind the scenes stuff, and then we have another channel called Toolmen from the producers of Snowmen. That's what I like to say anyway. And it's a channel where we you know, it's everything tools. So go ahead, go over and subscribe to that if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Hopefully sooner than later. It's snowing again, and we'll come live, as we always do when it snows in the Chicago area. Have a good night, everybody, or good morning. I guess it's morning now, so. But I haven't gone to bed yet, so it's still night for me. I'll catch y'all later.